Hey everybody. So we've covered the hardware of the brain and the nervous system. We've covered the input-output devices of your senses. We talked about what the mind is in relationship to the brain. And now I'm going to introduce you to your first operating system. So you have the supercomputer system, this embodied mind, and you were born with an operating system already in place. And that operating system we're going to call the Fear OS. Now that Fear operating system was already pre-installed. It learns primarily through experience. And at its very basic function, it moves us towards things that are comfortable and preferred and away from things that are uncomfortable and therefore maybe unsafe. And so that Fear operating system is designed for survival. And it learns primarily through experience. So let's imagine you're in the womb, it's warm, it's safe, you're tightly bound up, everything is comfortable. And then you are born, you whoosh out the birth canal, and immediately you're met with cold temperature, bright lights, lots of noise, and you're flailing all over. You are no longer tight and compact as you were before. Now, this is all new, and therefore this is all uncomfortable and distressing. And we know this because almost every infant that's born has the same reaction, which is to cry out. And then we get the baby cleaned up and we put it on mother's chest, and the baby starts to soothe a little bit, and then the baby gets its first meal at mom's breast, and now it starts to make things were really, really bad just a second ago when I got whooshed out of my birth canal, and now I'm with something that smells familiar, feels familiar, and now I'm getting my first food. So now the first distinction has been made, and the nervous system, the Fear OS, is learning that this, although not as good as being tightly confined and warm in a warm, environmentally controlled situation, now it's starting to learn that this person who is present, mom, is a source of safety. And then that operating system will continue to evolve as the infant starts to mature. And so new experiences will be wrapped into that operating system. And again, it's going to learn primarily, the infant is going to learn primarily through experience at the beginning. And that Fear operating system is based on survival. It's going to push that infant towards things that are warm, safe, comfortable. And anything that is uncomfortable, wet diaper, loud noises, can't sleep, hungry and wanting another meal, wanting to be touched close to another human skin, that is going to trigger the Fear operating system to cry, and that's going to move mom and dad to the infant, and then the infant's going to start to associate them with all good things. And this is how the Fear operating system starts to upgrade itself through experience.